Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Let's get into another one of people living above their means. Doesn't make sense to blow so much money, but some people want to live above their means, want to live with the Joneses, and want to act like they got more than what they have. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. And let's try not to make the same mistakes that some of these people have made or are doing. All right? Get right with the Most High. So let's get into it.
Yeah, truth be told, they ain't ready for this heat. Peel the layers back on every fake facade. They build the narratives, we see right through the fraud. I'm the signal cutting through the digital static. My feed is undisputed facts, my flow is cinematic. We expose the truth be told, yeah, the truth be told. Watch the algorithm break as we make it go viral.
Let's get into it, fam. Let's see what these people are spending their money on and going broke over. You know what I mean?
Video because I was like, why did I buy something that was that expensive and it's just a placemat? I digress. I think I've turned a bad idea into quite a good one. I am really tired of how gray this room is. It's beautiful. However, I wanted to add some color. I was like, I love how these placemats look. What if I put them on a canvas? Like so. So let's do it. The one thing is do I want to have it vertical or horizontal? It's gonna go above this bed. Probably horizontal, right? Okay, let's just do it. Okay, boom, I've gotten to about right there. Probably add like 2 more coats of paint and then see what happens. But yeah, I probably won't be able to finish this today, but follow along because I will be documenting this and hopefully it looks good. Praying. Okay.
It's a good reason why you might be poor. You have 2 brand new vehicles, 2 car payments. Oh, let's just say $2,500 a month. House payment, $3,000 a month. Car insurance.
Guys, I've spent more than $2,500 in the past 11 days, and so I'm gonna tell you all the random things I spend money on and why this shouldn't be a thing. Okay, Old Navy, $94.92. Chick-fil-A, $9.98. Slackwater Pizza Place, $22.05. I got a facial and it was $24. I bought Laney concert tickets. It was $98.87. Went to the movies with me and a friend and it was $27.59. Got Seven Bros and it was $8.68. Went to Call to Surf and spent $42.45. Had to park at the Laney concert and it was $21.20. Got Swig with a friend and I bought it and it was $8.66. Went to Chipotle and it was $7.59. Went to Maverick and got gas and spent $50. Went to Texas Roadhouse with my friends and I bought it for everyone. It was $40.73. Got a new phone, had to pay the whole taxes and sales taxes and everything on it. It was $142.69. Got Swig and it was $4.71. Went to Zupas and it was $14.41. Got a new hydro jug and it was $37.17. Went to Free People, got pants and a shirt and it was $141.29. Went to IHOP with me and a friend and I bought it and it was $47.43. Went to the movies again with a friend but on discount day, so it was $16.42. Went to Seven Brothers again and it was $8.68. Went to Target and it was $20.12. Went to Zupas again and it was $18.41. I went to Lululemon and I had a $300 gift card and I spent on top of that $300 gift card $248.07. Went to Brandy and spent $38.68. Had to get gas again and it was $50. Went to a smoothie place with me and my friends. It was $31.38. I bought it for everyone. Spent $10.75 at Target again. Got more Swig and it was $4.16. I got more pants and another shirt from Free People and so it was $146.13. I went to Cotton On and spent $26.97. I got a shirt at Bohm on sale for $21.06. Went to Zupas again and it was $12.79. Had to pay rent and it was $625. Went and got food with my friend at Flower Child and it was $19.74. Went to Dutch Bros and spent $3.96. I bought 2 flights to Arizona, 2 trips to Arizona, back and forth, and it was $417. I missed Pilates and so then they charged me $12. I went to Zupas again and it was $14.41. And I got a movie on Prime and it was $4.28.
This really shows you how everything adds up in your life. 11 days ago, I was $2,594.43 richer.
Frivolous spending. Them little purchases add up after a while. Yeah, you spend a little bit too much on unnecessary stuff. Trust me, I know. I just spent, I think probably like $3,000. We're buying this, buying that, buying this, buying that. But that $3,000 once I set everything up, will make me way more than $3,000. Not spending it just to spend it and not make money off of it. This system, what I'm talking to you on, is separated from a system that I have. This, I think, right here, I paid probably like $4,000, $5,000 with just this little piece here. But I make money off of this. And when I'm not making money, I make YouTube videos. I don't make money off of YouTube, but I say, hey, might as well. I already got the stuff. But I make money off of this setup. Not on YouTube, but in other ventures and stuff like that. Do I make money off of YouTube? Yes, I do. Not with this channel. We have a media group. We have multiple channels that we make money on. Yeah. Without me doing the content or nothing. I pay people to do the stuff so that I can make money off of it. They make money. I make money off of it. It's a win-win situation for everybody. Okay? This, what I do here with this channel, is me talking and reacting to other people's stuff, what they got going on and all that, and try to educate people on what's the best route to go about things. All right? Now, when it comes to stuff that I use personally, if I give you my email and you don't use it, I'm not going to make a video of stuff that I use. Some people don't want their products associated with me. You guys have just seen me on social media, don't know what happened to this channel before. So, for FYI, this channel was terminated for 4 years, okay? So, I used to be very controversial with bringing up stuff and topics that most people wouldn't talk about. I would talk about it, and I got banned for that, all right? So, I'm pretty sure that the people, that products that they are, don't want me to put their products on my channel, okay?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need that stuff, sis. You don't need designer handbags or the latest style of shoes or, a new wardrobe every season. You don't need to buy the most top of the line makeup or get your hair extensions done all the time. It doesn't matter. First of all, if you're an attractive woman, you're going to look good in anything. You could wear a paper bag and you'd look cute. Secondly, it doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make you happier. In fact, overconsumption often increases rates of depression because this country is in debt. And many of the women in this country give into this fallacy that to be good enough, we have to look a certain way, dress a certain way. It's not true and it's not fair. The fashion, beauty, and even technology industry is designed to make money, to basically exploit you, to find the things that you think are weaknesses and make money off of it. You need to find peace from within.
Ma'am, a woman don't even have to wear a paper bag. She don't got to be the baddest woman in the world either, ma'am. Not here. But technology does that. Designer does that. Hey, these are Versace. You will see me with a lot of Versace stuff if you was to meet me in person. Why do you see me with all this Versace stuff or Louis Vuitton and other products? Because I used to be a brand ambassador. That's it. I didn't pay for none of this stuff. I wasn't paid for it. I used to be a brand ambassador. I used to do marketing for a lot of these companies and all that stuff. So I used to be a brand ambassador for a lot of companies. So each one teach one. And you don't have to, a woman don't have to wear that stuff. They wear that stuff to stunt, just like men do. Men most likely have to wear that stuff for women to present his value and all that to them. The car you drive, the clothes you wear, the money you got in your pocket. Which it doesn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it doesn't. If you don't have hard assets, you have nothing. You know what I mean? So you need hard assets. Pause.
I'm seeing the wonderful sentiment of, unfortunately, budgeting is not an option. I just need to make more money resurface again. And I just want to tell you that, like, if you cannot budget $50,000, not because you live in an area or you're in a situation where the $50,000 just like impossibly will not cover your bare necessities, but because you do not budget and you cannot budget and you refuse to budget, then once you double that income or even triple that income or quadruple that income, you're still not going to have enough money. You're not going to have enough money because if it's a spending problem, the spending problem will expand to fill the space that you give it. Like, it's a common thing for people who make six figures or, you know, multiple six figures to be like, I am living paycheck to paycheck. Like, that's a situation that happens and is not like, I wouldn't say it's like 90% of people who make a ton of money, but it's a notable chunk of people who make a lot of money. Enough that, like, when you read a book about finances, they always talk about it. They're like, hey, lots of people make six figures, make multiple six figures, and are still like one problem away from total financial destruction. So what you should be aiming for is enough money to pay someone else to manage your money and keep it away from you so that you only have access to exactly what you can spend. So that's what you should aim for.
Here's some.
No, that's not what you should aim for. You should not aim for paying somebody else to manage your money. No, what you should aim for is learning financial literacy, learning how to make your money work for you, learning to stop buying frivolous stuff that doesn't make you no money, and invest into stuff that can make you money. That's what you need to do, not buying stuff just to make you feel good, okay? That's what you need to invest to, not for somebody else to hold your money or anything of the sort. That's not how it works. You know what I mean?
Expensive shit that's worth it. My favorite part about these videos is how they usually end up on the right side of TikTok, where people just like understand what I mean when I'm like, buy it nice or buy it twice. Here's some products that are on the higher end of the price range, but I do believe that they're worth it. They're proprietary, or they do exactly what they say they're gonna do. Starting off with something that I talk about all the time, and my number one feedback comment from people who haven't had one of these before is that it's really expensive, and that is my Sleep Crown. I'm obsessed with my Sleep Crown. I am not sponsored by Sleep Crown. Actually, if you ever see Sleep Crown in the comments, they don't sponsor anyone. They don't send gifting. They don't do discount codes. They don't do anything. I have bought like probably 5 or 6 of these in my life. I have 2 in my house. I've given the rest away as gifts. This is one of those things that people come back and comment on my videos and they're like, I got a Sleep Crown because of you, and it's like life-changing, which like makes me so happy. I love this. Basically, it's an over-the-head pillow, so you can put it over your head like this, or I'm a side sleeper, so I sleep on my side like this. I fall asleep so much faster when I have a Sleep Crown versus when I don't. I also want to talk about House Labs blushes. I love these blushes so much. I just got my second one in the mail. I know the drugstore is really ramping up when it comes to like cream, stick, blush, bronzer formulas, but this House Labs formula is just so good. I have it on my cheek right now, no highlighter. It just has this glossy finish on top of it that I haven't been able to see in like any other formula. You can use it underneath makeup and put powder on top, or you can just like put a little bit on top of what you already had going on, and it just adds like a glassy shine from within. I have Glassy Hibiscus and Glassy Ginger. They're just like a really amazing formula, super easy to blend, and I like how you're able to like put it underneath your makeup or put it on top and just kind of like layer, mess around with it. They're just like really great. Next up is my K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo. This is another product that I get people coming back to me being like, I was skeptical.
Ma'am, you're a consumer. It's more people coming up to you and all that. You're a consumer. You're making them brands money. You are a consumer.
But now I'm obsessed with it. It's definitely on the higher end of pricing for dry shampoos anyway. Like, it's more than Crown Affair. It's more than all those like classic brands that you think of. I am going like 3 days without washing my hair, which I know for some of you guys is like child's play. I have a lot of fine hair with a really oily scalp, so going 3 days is crazy. You really only need 2 to 3 pumps of this for your entire head, so it really does last a long time. Plain and simple, this stuff is expensive, but it also works. Like, it does exactly what it says it's gonna do, and it does it well. The Kerastase Magic 8-Hour Night Serum is like totally expensive. Like, I added it to my Sephora cart and went to check out, and I was like, oh my god, like surely I've added something here in error. But it's the only overnight hair product situation that I've been able to use with my hair texture. Like I said, I have a lot of fine hair, and this does not weigh my hair down, and it really does take my blowouts to last a couple more days. Using these 2 products in tandem is just like such a cheat code for making your blow dry last even longer. I'm also obsessed with the MPH foundation. It's the only foundation that I've been wearing since I got it. I'm not wearing foundation today, but in a lot of my videos where I'm like wearing more makeup, I'm wearing that foundation. It just seriously looks like skin. It blends in like skin. It just like is invisible in like the best way possible, like in a filter kind of way. It just works. It's fantastic. I would pay double the price. Like my skin just looks so good when I use it.
These are 3 things.
Man, we're gonna watch this one, man. You're a consumer. Boy, I'll tell you. Hey, I guess you can still sell products, you know what I'm saying? Not just a digital product. Now you can sell real products. I don't like dealing with products on hand. And that's just fast-moving products. I'm not talking about sneakers and stuff like that. I'm talking about like chips, not potato chips, like chips that go into things like computers and stuff like that, that I'll sell. You know what I mean? As a physical product. Certain things, do I have physical products? Yes, but they're not. Stuff that companies buy in bulk. Okay? That I get for cheaper and I can sell it to them for cheaper than they can get it themselves. All right? We're going to get into this one, man. This is going to be the last one.
Things that I've spent an enormous amount of money on, and I am happy I did so. Even though I'm the type of person to save my money and budget as of like 2 years ago. So it wasn't always the case. One is my car. It has improved my life significantly, like, which is so interesting to say. I didn't realize this would happen. First of all, the music works, the radio works. So I'm able to listen to music to and from work. It has a sunroof, and I'm all about sun and lighting. And it's just like chef's kiss when you're just in your car for, you know, X amount of time. Love.
Down to CRV. Boy, you would love my vehicle because my vehicle got that panoramic roof, goes all the way back. You'll get all the sun you want out of it. Honda CRV, hey, you know.
Love that. I also really, really love my Bottega Veneta Mini Wallace in brown. It's amazing. It's like the perfect bag, perfect size, perfect color.
$2,600 for a bag or $2,500. Boy, you got a lot of consumers in this, boy, trying to live with the Joneses. But go ahead, let's keep going.
I feel like I could live off of that one bag, and I'm thinking of selling all of my other designer bags because I don't need them. Like, and then 3, this Elsa Peretti by Tiffany. It's Tiffany. You don't need Tiffany, but I already have it and I love it, so that's why. But this is a 16-inch. And then the diamond is 0.23, and the clarity of this diamond is so insanely good. Like, say what you will, but Tiffany is pretty good.
What's the clarity on it? SI? SSI? Is it GIA certified? Is it really Tiffany's? But...
I don't even remember how much this cost me. This was about 7 years ago, but they don't even have this size and price on the website anymore because it has increased significantly, which is so crazy. My bag was about $2,600, and then my necklace, I don't remember, but probably like $1,700, and it's now worth like $2,500, which is pretty crazy.
The consumerism of people, man. They like to consume. There are some people that are consuming too much, and that's why they money's tight and all that. Is 100,000? Yeah, you can survive with 100,000. Depends where you live at. You can do it. You can do it. If you spend $1,000 and you can get 10 to 15% back, or even 20% back. There's people that say you can't get 20% back on. That's not true. Yeah, you can. You got to do it yourself. Now, if somebody else tell you that, that's a lie. If somebody else tell you that they can make 4% a month, every month, man, listen. That's cap, you know what I mean? Every month you can't. As your own business, you can. You know what I mean? Every month you can do, 10, 15, 20%. Ain't going to happen all the time, consistently, but you can hit them numbers, all right? So stop consuming stuff, man. Take your money, save your money, and flip your money. Saving it is going to lose value, but if you flip it, you're going to make more, all right? Peace and love, family. Get right with the Most High, the Messiah. I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, man, each one teach one. Prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Hope you and your family as well. All praises to the Most High for another one. Hey, be safe out here, all right? Peace and love to everybody, man. And hey, man, stop consuming. For real.